This is The Professionals, a podcast by music business technology and broadcast media technology students on Outcast OCCR Owens Community College Radio. In this series, students will interview industry professionals in their respective fields to help gather an idea of what it's like to work in their industry.
Hi, I'm Dia. I'm a student at Owens Community College in the Music Business Technology program, and today I'm joined by Brian Ustaszewski. What do you do? What's your job title?
I'm the owner-operator of Silver Lining Audio, LLC. I'm the only operator so far, I haven't hired anybody yet, but I'm the sole audio engineer.
How long have you been in the industry?
Unofficially, it's been around 7 or 8 years. Legally, LLC-wise, it's been about 2.
How did you get your start in the industry?
Actually, it started through a family friend, and they're photographers, they're local photographers, and they needed somebody to do sound, and my uncle wasn't available. And I said, I'll do it, I got a background in music, I would love to do this. So I went out there, and I think that's where the bug started, and it just kind of started the whole career.
What is your focus at Silver Lining Audio?
My main focus is to capture clean audio for high-quality productions. It's a core part of storytelling to me. It's important for the story in films. There's a saying that you can turn off the audio to any film, and it changes the whole film. So you can say you watch a horror movie, you press mute, it ain't scary anymore. So sound is very important.
So you do mostly film audio?
Yes, mostly film. I do voiceovers and podcasts myself, and I do those recordings, and I can be mobile too.
What does a day in the life look like for you operating Silver Linings Audio?
Let's see. On set, I'd be prepping gear, labbing, talent, day-to-day stuff like that. And then if I'm not on set, I'm just doing business stuff and meeting new people, and it's a lot of people stuff. A lot of networking, and there's the film commission in Toledo, and you go do those, and you meet people from there, and then you make connections, and they branch out, and you end up in Detroit, and then before you know it, that's word of mouth is great for that, though.
Oh, yeah. We talk about networking a lot in the music business program.
Yeah, it's literally
the number one thing.
Networking is so important. It's wild how important it is, even because you go to these events and they're like, yeah, come on out. So you go, and it's an hour or two, but you meet so many people from different industries, but it's the same, entertainment industry. Mm-hmm. And you meet producers and filmmakers and all these other people. And then you just hand out business cards, and then you just swap contacts. And eventually somebody's like, hey, I need somebody. Okay. You ask them your daily rate, and then you're signed up and you're ready to go. Works just like that.
What is your favorite part of your job? Capturing
perfect takes. I'd have to say it would be to doing live foley. Because I love foley music. Foley sound is really important. But if you can capture a sound on set that you don't have to recreate in the studio, makes it 10 times easier. An example would be yesterday I was on a set and there was a scene where somebody fell in the water. Well, for safety reasons, nobody's falling in the water. So I devised a plan of taking this big barrel tied to a rope, and we threw it in the water, and it made this humongous splash. And it sounds so awesome. When the film comes out, I'll share it with everybody. But how cool it was just to do something like that and get Foley on a set. Yeah, it's really important.
That's awesome. So where did your passion for sound production begin? I know we kind of talked about that with your uncle a little bit, but is there anything else that you, any other inspiration?
My brother was in music a lot, and he had his own production. He was a producer. I kind of got it with him, and then I wanted to play an instrument, and then I learned how to play more instruments, and then it turned into me being in bands, and me almost getting signed to a record label, and then things came through, and it didn't happen, and it was okay. It came from music production, mainly learning how to do recording and getting in the studio and understanding what all the knobs do, because you're like, what do you cut at 50 hertz? Some people don't understand. Oh, you got to boost the kick a little bit, so you get to understand those things, and it makes it easier. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's really fun.
What is something that you know now, being in the industry for so long, that you wish you would have known when you were first starting out?
Relationships and professionalism. Those go a really, really, really long way. Just showing up and being on time, being somebody people can rely on can always get you gigs over and over and over again. It's really important. And the networking thing. So.
Oh, yeah. What motivated you to start your business?
Well, other than working for myself, that's the plus. But what really motivated me was around in our area, there's not many people that actually do this. And we are having our film business and is growing in our area. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't anybody that really did audio at all. I figured I'd take my knowledge of audio production and just mix my love for film and mix them together. There it is. Just like that. That simple.
Was there anything that surprised you about the industry when you were starting, or anything that surprises you now?
Sound is really underappreciated. People don't realize how important you can tell a good sounded indie film versus a not one. It's easier to understand, oh, hey, yeah, this sounds great. It's harder to tell when something's good, when it is something bad. You can tell the difference, and that's why I do this, because I want people's films to sound the best. Because I'm a filmmaker myself, I know how I want things to sound. I can give you this, and we don't have this in the area, so that's why I'm doing it.
Here in the music business program, we talk a lot about different types of small business ownership and the pros and cons and attributes of all of those. Why did you choose to form an LLC over a sole proprietorship?
An LLC gives me the liability protection and legitimacy is what it really does. It helps separate your personal assets from your business assets. And it makes bookkeeping easier, and you don't have to worry about, giving your social security number. You give an EIN number, and it makes it easier signing checks, and it makes it easier because you just do it in a business name, and it separates everything. For legal reasons, it makes it easier.
What advice would you have for young professionals pursuing this industry, whether it's music or audio for film?
Start where you are. Just get your hands in and, get involved. It doesn't matter. Just find the passion that you have for it and just go for it. For real, in anything. For real, other than just this. It's just get in, get involved, asking people, can I hop on a set? Can I do this? I'm here to help. And it's building relationships and stay curious and enjoy the craft.
Well, I think that about wraps it up. I'm Dia. I'm a student at Owens Community College in the Music Business Technology program, and I'm joined by Brian Ustaszewski. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been the Professionals Podcast by Music Business Technology and Broadcast Media Technology students. Join us next time on Outcast OCCR Owens Community College Radio.